Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Savage on the Block Marathon Madness. I'm your host, Jonathan McGain. I played Hunter. I'm the Hey Hunter and Savage on the Block. If you didn't already know that, which you should have, we've been doing this for how much? 3 months now. So, welcome back. I hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. I had a wonderful weekend. And happy October 13th, everybody. Um, it is 10:13, which is 011. Three, yeah, which is 13, but backwards, kind of, which is my favorite number. So yeah, and Taylor Swift's favorite number, and of course I'm a fan of her. So personally, in my character, so on the show, and a very, she announced an exclusive thing on the news this morning, and I joined that this morning. Um, so, um, it's been a pretty good day for me, ain't it? She's doing a 6 episode docu-series behind the scenes of her Eras tour. I cannot wait. She's doing the Eras documentary as well. I can't wait. I'm so excited. December 12th, one day before her birthday. So that's gonna be a good birthday weekend for her and for all of us. But I can't wait. It's gonna be an early Christmas present for all of us. I love it. I can't wait. I can't wait. And it's exclusively on Disney Plus. So yeah, I have to kind of do that. But anyway, um, and it's also her final concert that she did in Vancouver last December will be the full show as well. So I can't wait. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. So I just been chilling today. I'm chilling like a villain. It's the 13th. It's a good day. It's still pumpkin spice season, so I got me a pumpkin spice. We're in the middle of fall here. Um, but anyway, I'm just vibing and chilling. And today, speaking of pumpkin spice, we're gonna get a little bit spicy today. I've been waiting so long to do this episode. I'm so excited. We're gonna get a little bit spicy today, and we're gonna talk about season 1, episode. Speaking of getting spicy, we're gonna talk about season 1, episode 52, getting spicy on Monday. All right, we're gonna get a little bit spicy, okay? And then it's spooky season, and we're gonna talk about a spooktacular episode. Um, it's almost Halloween, and it's spooktacular, spooky season. So we're gonna talk about also season 8. We're gonna fast forward episode 28, the poison a pyramid. Okay, so because the pyramid can be poison for some people, it can be a little bit vicious. But anyway, if you're not on Hunter's good side, okay. But anyway, so first, let's get spicy with season 1, episode 52, getting spicy on Monday. Mmm. I could taste the spice. Let's get to it. So it starts out get breakfast. He goes to the gym. He gets a little bit spicy. So he's already in a spicy mood, vibing. Okay. Um. And he shows the Brotherhood members the pyramid, and they're being a little bit spicy about it too. Some of them, you know how it goes. But after the pyramid, he goes to Breakfast Club, Savage Club, whatever. We debated it so many times. But in the morning club, whatever you call it, and this point, he's only doing Brotherhood 2.0, so he has a pyramid for them, too, I believe, at this point. I don't know, but you'll find out on the clip. But anyway, they just chat with Erica, they have a good time, they chat about what they did over the weekend. He's being sassy and a little bit spicy, too. Mm. But anyway, like I'm getting spicy, feeling spicy already. I need refresh. But anyway, and then he goes to pre-algebra, not pre-algebra. I'm losing my mind. Oh my, language arts with Miss Hendricks. They do the bell work, they do their lesson, and then they continue working on the book that they're doing. I bet so. And then they go reading with Miss Warnock. Okay, and they do a lesson, they do an activity, they're doing their book, whatever. Third period, he's a little bit spicy mood in math. And play algebra, he's always a little bit spicy, but he's extra spicy today. With math, they do the bell work. Um, um, and then lesson, and then like activity. And then he goes to the Brotherhood meeting. Um, it's spicy Chinese chicken today, so he's getting or spicy chicken day. He's getting spicy all day today. Um, so he has his Brotherhood meeting. He's in a spicy, sassy, shady mood. He's being a spicy savage today. Mm, mm, I need it. But anyway, um, and they talk about their weekend, and they have small talk, okay, before he gets too spicy, okay? Anyway, and then he goes to, um, they talk about their weekend, they have a good time, um, um, so, and then he gets a little bit spicy, and some of the Burnham members, especially Jared and Cameron, that has been having drama in the last couple of weeks and being shady and spicy in their selves, especially Jared at JA. Remember that? We talked about that last week? 2 weeks ago? Wow, 2 weeks ago. Why? Wow. But that was really spicy. But anyway, they get in their attitude, they're getting a little bit in their attitude. Hunter says his bar heading to me his pyramid to hit the members that were at breakfast. And they're a little bit spicy about Hunter's being spicy about it's getting kind of crazy. Mmm. Mm. It's just a wild mess. But anyway, but they settle down. He drinks some milk and some water, and they could settle down. Mmm, it's so spicy. But they settle down, they finish their lunch, they have fun, then they go to study hall, and then, which we don't see it for, and then he goes to science, Miss Fairchild, bell work, lesson, activity, blah blah blah. Um, and then he goes to um, choir with Mr. Neville. They're practicing Christmas, which he's a little bit spicy about because it's October. Like, come on. Mm. We talked about that last week. But anyway, um, but anyway, um, then he goes to chaotic civics, which is a little bit more chaotic because everyone's just kind of spicy on this Monday, okay? Monday evening for us. But but anyway, is but he gets through it, they get through it, and then goes to resource, he works on math assignment with Erica and Jennifer and Kayla at this point, in the series. And that continues on forever until they get locked down. Um, um, which is spicy in itself. But anyway, he's still a little bit a spicy attitude, but uh, Jennifer and Kayla are trying to do math too. They're in a little bit of a spicy mood. And math is a lot of challenging on its own, so let's go. He's like, let's get it done. But they get it done anyway. He cools down. Not for long. Not for long, because Jared and Kim, they get a little bit spicy with Hunter. He gets spicy on Monday. They start talking. They start. Miss Warnock has to touch him in the hall again. Just like that. It was kind of crazy. But they come to a pod. The bell rings, which is the ice. They cooled us down. Oh my gosh. Hmm. They go home and stays the night away. And that's it. Now let's go to poison time. Pick your poison. Let's go to season 8, episode 28. I got that right. Um, this is once again 11th grade, of course. We are fast forwarding. Alright, it's spooky season, and we're gonna pick our poison, and we're gonna talk about the poison of pyramid. So, because, like I said, the pyramid is kind of poisonous for some people. So the first thing he does is at home, he does his pyramid, and the people that are on the bottom of the pyramid get the poison, okay? And the only way that they can calm down under poison if they follow Hunter's way and not the highway. Um, they have to do Hunter's highway, not the other highway. Alright, that's how they get their poison, their venom out of their system. And they'll be a little bit higher up on the pyramid. They just behave themselves and they calm down the spice and they settle down and they follow Hunter's leadership. But anyway, um, with his rules, Butterhead. But anyway, um, um, so he does his pyramid real quickly at home, and then he gets to school. He gets breakfast, and then he gets on the Hartman bus. It's a Hartman. And today's the early childhood day, with Miss Higgins, and then they work on. Uh, they do like a little lesson or activity, and then they have a break. And then after the break, they start doing their lesson plans, start doing their weekly calendar that they have to do, start preparing material for the preschool week. So, um, yeah, so that's pretty much what they do. And after they do all that, the apartment buildings, the apartment, they go to the high school. Um, and then the study hall happens, and which we don't see. And then lunch, they have a Brotherhood meeting. He talks about the weekend. He gives the poison. He has the members put their poison on the pyramid. He shows the pyramid to them, tells them where they're at and what they can do to improve so they won't get poisoned again. Don't mess with the savage. You'll get spiced up and you'll get poisoned up. Just kidding. But anyway, but they just eat their lunch, and they have fun. They chit chat. They have a good time. And then they go to, after lunch, they go to science with Mr. Vindock and the student teacher, Mr. Miller. They'll work lesson, blah, blah, blah. Um, and then they go to Algebra 2, which is stressful, but they get through it with Mr. Stevens. They just do notes, pretty much. Lesson, that's pretty much all they do. He's a little bit more chill. Did I say this? But he's a little bit more chill than Miss Cardinal in 8th grade. But anyway, she was pretty chill, but anyway. And then they go to resource with Miss Oswald. They work on the Azure 2 assignment for the day. They get it done. And then he goes to U.S. history, which is kind of crazy, like always, which I can't wait to reveal, but I'm not going to tell you until like next year, maybe like in January. So we'll be back when we come back. Um, But no, I might do it sooner. Then we'll see. But it'll be later on still. But they do the lesson, they do assignment for U.S. history. The billings at 3:30. He goes home for the night, and that is it. Says the start of a spooktacular week. Alright, kind of a crazy, spicy week, and we'll see what happens in the future. We'll see what happens next. So that's it. See you next time for the next episode of Saturday Bot Tuesday Night Marathon Madness. Um, and but for now, God bless and protect each and every one of you. Um, yeah. But anyway, and don't get too spicy now, okay? But anyway, see you next time. Goodbye for now. Bye.